So I'm on my way to work, and I've been thinking about this idea of cognitive dissonance. So my wife is finishing her master's in counseling, and one of the terms was cognitive dissonance. And so cognitive dissonance is whenever you have a belief in something or someone. It can be religion, it can be politics, it can be about a banana. And cognitive dissonance, you have this belief system, and then you get this new information that is contrary to what you've been believing. So you have this belief, and then you get these new facts and information, and it contradicts that. And so now you're in the middle of this almost battle between, are you going to believe what you've been believing even though it may be a lie? Are you going to change your belief system? How are you going to handle that? And it can be very intense, and it can have a lot of tension. So I'm a Christian. We get new information and theories all the time about the Big Bang and how it happened and what happened, multi-universe and all these things. And then later down the line, they typically don't hold much water. I was watching a video yesterday that randomly popped up into my feed, and it said something about 18 things you've been doing wrong. I thought it was like a self-help, personal development type of video, but it wasn't. It was about cutting oranges and bananas and the proper way to do it and things like that. They said that you're not supposed to open up the banana from the back or the top, but from this side. And I thought that was dumb. I had a cognitive dissonance moment where I was like, no, I've been doing this all my life. I never had a banana that was that difficult to open, unless the banana had some issues that it wasn't feeling appealing and it wouldn't open up. Doo-doo. Alright, maybe a bad dad joke, but anyways, maybe I'll open it up later from the other end and see how it works. But yeah, so there's some things in our life that maybe we can look at and see, okay, am I believing this because it was oral tradition, something that was taught to me from my parents, grandparents, and it's just something that we believe? Is this something that I read somewhere that maybe is no longer true? Is it reason that I believe this? Is it experience? Why am I believing this? And maybe there's something in my life or your life that we can look at and see, maybe I shouldn't believe that anymore because it was a theory that's old. Maybe it's something you believe about yourself, or I believe about myself. If I have things, then I will be more important. If I do something important, then I am important. If I have money, if I have stuff, if I have things, then I am important. And that's just not the case. We believe that we are important because we read it in the Bible. We know that Jesus died on the cross for us. So we have intrinsic value within us. There's value inside of us. And so not go based on our emotions. We should not go based on our feelings and not based on our experience, because sometimes people treat us in ways that don't feel very good. And it hurts. And it makes us feel, man, why did that person cheat on me? Why did that person betray me? Why did that person do X, Y, and Z to me? Maybe I'm not very valuable. Maybe I'm not very important in this life. And that despair can lead people to commit suicide. But we know our example, Jesus, same thing happened to him. He was beaten, he was mistreated, they lied about him, they crucified him, and still he believed the Father's voice that says, you are my beloved son, and I'm proud of you. And that's same for you today. Son, daughter, you're beloved, and God's proud of you. He's well pleased with you. He's calling you to have a relationship with him. And that is something that's important. Even if we get some information that we think is fact, or how people treat us, that doesn't mean that it's always true.